Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another daily vlog. I'm about to jump in the shower, so I'm gonna leave you with shower done, everything else done. The only thing I haven't done yet is brush my hair. I might as well do that while talking to you. Today's plan, basically walk the dog, make sure they're happy, respond to a couple of business emails because I never finish, even though the office is closed, but my business is open till 5 o'clock today, but the office is still open for me and I usually don't finish working until I finish going to bed at the end of the night. So that's what I usually spend majority of my day doing, trying to do that. And by the looks of things, this camera needs charging, and I've also got something else on charge, which is my speaker, which is what I use to listen to music in the, in the shower. This is probably the weirdest camera setup I've ever used, especially is where I'm sitting. But if you've ever wanted to know what it's like living with a bowel condition, which we believe is Crohn's, it's painful, and you're basically sitting here on the loo for hours upon hours on end. And sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, which is majority of the reasons why I've lost a lot of jobs in the past. When I say I've lost a lot of jobs in the past, I quite literally mean it. Some of the jobs that I've had in the past, they didn't understand that sometimes you just need to go. And sometimes you need to go frequently. And I mean like 3-4 times in a day. And that can be really painful for us on our end because of course we're, really letting it go and in a lot of pain throughout the whole situation. And then of course someone lets you go because they think you're wasting company time because you're on the loo or procrastinating or just, doing something else. That doing something else is literally a medical condition, and if it's not fully diagnosed, if you don't have it in paperwork and if you don't have it in writing, most companies I've been with don't care. They don't care one bit. They don't even care that you got a condition. If you don't keep to their targets, if you're not at your desk majority of the day, even if you've got a condition, that means that sometimes you've got to run to the loo and sometimes you're absolutely fine and then sometimes you're in bed for half a day. They really don't care. And I've lost jobs because of that. I've lost jobs because of gross misconduct, and sometimes I get where they're coming from. They don't want people to, lose the amount of time. But the problem that I've got is if the condition's there and if you've reported it, this is technically a disability in itself. So all the people who have fired me in the past, if you ever watch this vlog in the future, just know I took that as discrimination. That's the reason why I've started my own company, because I want to treat every single one of my employees with the ultimate of respect. I have probably been to that loo for about 7 times since the last couple of clips that went up, which of course makes me feel very agitated and very tired. Now, this is something that I normally don't share with you guys, but there are some times that I feel like you guys need to know what Crohn's is like and what living life is like with a bowel condition. Today, as you probably know, I went out to that dog park. I went out, I was expecting to go for my normal walk. I had to cut it fine, and I mean cut it really fine with my body, but I had to cut that walk very down short. I had probably quartered the walk that I actually normally do because I knew I had to get all the way back to rush to that loo. Thankfully I sat down at the last minute Well, the last second, because as soon as I sat down, you guys don't need to know the rest. But that's what it's like living with it. And I'm hoping on Monday when I go down to London for my biologics, which are due to start on Monday, half looking forward to them, hoping that things will change, but I'm half anticipating and nervous about them. And I'll get into that in a more precise video tomorrow when I talk about my biologic treatment. But the reason why is because I am literally hoping that it fixes a lot of this situation and means that I'm no longer sitting here going, I need to go to the loo, I need to go to the loo, I need to go to the loo. It even disturbed my dinner. One thing that I have absolutely loved doing over the last couple of hours is, you know, even picking up the camera today just to look in the camera to see this. Literally, if I press record, there's been hours of footage of me going, just because I like the way the lighting in this shot really does look, especially when you get the blurred effect when I bring it closer to my face because you're looking closer at me. So just be thankful you never got that footage, because that would be very awkward. On a serious note though, I am going to end off today's video. It's only about 8 o'clock, but I'm going to head off to bed. If you guys have enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.